Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Martians and aliens. We're not speciesists on this channel. Everybody's welcome. My name is Alan, and welcome to Mars, the second Genesis. Well guys, today we've got a really good anomaly for you. It's not just an anomaly, it's a building. And what we're looking at here is a panorama I stitched together from the Perseverance rover, and it was Sol 395. Now if you look at the image here, you can see it just looks like a landscape. We've got plenty of rocks, and we've got this hill-looking thing here. If you look at this building, what drew my attention to it was all these swirly patterns. And it looks a bit odd. And the reason why it looks a bit odd is it's been tampered with. Yes, NASA, yet again, has tampered with it. Anyway, so I'm sick of looking at this mustard-coloured piece of garbage. Let's colour balance it. There we go. Looks a wee bit better, doesn't it? We've got this piece here. Now, if you look at that to me looks as if it's some sort of sculpted forum. And we've got this, it could be an entrance. I don't know how big this is, how far away it is from the rover. What I'm going to show you now is this here. I'm going to turn these two off and I'm going to show you what's under all that garbage. If you look at this up in the sky here, all this garbage, this came out with the enhancement process. All this texture here, it's all mixed in. It just looks garbage. It was a lot worse than that, and what I had to do was filter it out a bit to sort of see what's below all the garbage. This here certainly does not look like a mountain or a hill. What I'll do is I'll just pan through it for you. Now, we've got this big thing here. I think this is a structure. In fact, I'd go as far as to say, if I had to look at it and take a guess, I would say this whole thing is one structure. God knows what all this is, but you can clearly see this is a corner here. And we've got some nice design features here. And this here just looks like metal, it's all bent and whatever. Although we can't see a lot of the features of this in detail, we can clearly see it's not a mountain. It's a structure. And if you look here, one of the things that drew me to this was, look at this perfect arc. Now, that to me looks like a domed building. It could be that it's been blown open, it could be the design of it, but the more you look at this, the more you see an intelligently made structure. What I'll do is I'll take it back to where it was. I'll slowly bring this in. And you can see what is buried. See, it's there. Just concentrate and look at it. You can clearly see that that is there. It's not artifacts. It's not something I'm bringing out that's not there. It is there. And we can quite clearly see that that is not a mountain. It really isn't. I'll take it back for you one more time. We can check out this area. All I'm doing here is I am bringing up the opacity of this layer, which is all the garbage below this. So that's before, and I'll try and slowly bring it in. So you can see that it is there. I'll do this bit here. So what you're actually seeing is this layer here, which is the colour balanced layer. And now what I'll do is I'll just bring in slowly the hidden details, what's been actually buried. And you can see shapes and forms, which is below all NASA's garbage. That's before, and that's after. So what they've done is they've put this overlay over it. And what I've done is converted it to black and white, and then enhanced the contrast in such a way that it brings this out. And I've had to blur it a wee bit because all this garbage, that's their second overlay. I blurred it a wee bit to try and get rid of that so we can actually see the form. So this is what is actually there, and when we switch on the opacity of the colour balance layer, we can actually see the two. Normally, the layer on top, you wouldn't see the layers below unless you change the layer of the opacity of that layer. But what I'm doing is I've changed the blending mode to luminosity, which allows the colour from that layer through into that layer. By lowering the opacity, what you're seeing is 100% colour balance layer, and then I'm slowly removing the garbage they've put over it. And that's what is below. Over here, this looks to me, it could be like massive windows or entrances into a structure. But that looks quite intelligently made. It definitely looks like holes. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Definitely not a hill. So anyway, guys, I will put this into our Google Drive and we'll put the link in the description and you can download it for free and you can look at it for yourselves. Okay, I'll catch you in the next video.